Even though I got my life coaching certification over 9 months ago, I was presented with this question when I had to prepare for an in-person event that I'll be doing soon. I sat back and thought to myself, how am I going to explain life coaching to people in a few words? And I was so stumped because there are so many answers. And I figured if this was something I was stumped with as a life coach, that a lot of people have the same questions. In this video, I will tell you about the general meaning of life coaching, how life coaching changes lives for the better, and something that I think is easily confused, life coaching versus therapy. Although I'm clearly not a therapist, I have struggled with mental health and gone to therapy a bit in the past, and I do have 2 degrees in psychology, so I can speak on this a bit. And I'm a certified life coach who is an active coach, so I could certainly speak on that part. Before we get into it, make sure to comment if you have any additional questions about life coaching below. Please like, subscribe, and find me on social media. So I'm going to start off by explaining it by exactly how I plan on explaining it to people in the in-person event I'm doing soon in this pamphlet. So I'm going to read off of one section of the pamphlet that says what life coaching can do for you. So as humans, we have blinders on. Even the most open-minded person in the entire world can only see from their point of view. Coaching helps to take those blinders off and expand your perspective in order to grow. So as humans, we're stuck in our own heads a lot, and we're not able to see every solution to every problem. We're only able to see things through our perspective, which causes us to overthink and kind of run on a hamster wheel of thoughts when we're stuck in a mental rut or trying to solve a certain problem. So let me continue. This is especially helpful if you are feeling lost in a certain area of your life, running through the same thoughts over and over again, and feeling like you could be doing so much more. It is also very beneficial if you're stuck in a mental rut, potentially struggling with overthinking caused by anxiety. If there is a goal that you have been struggling to reach, coaching will help you to work through what is keeping you stuck, allowing you to move forward towards a world of growth, change, and opportunity. So a lot of the times when we feel stuck trying to achieve a goal or just trying to get out of a negative headspace, we don't know how to go forward. We are just so stuck repeating the same thoughts in our head and kind of digging ourselves into a hole. A life coach will grab your hand, meet you where you are, and ask thought-provoking questions, talk through your issues with you, just help you gather your thoughts, gain some self-awareness, and help you to come up with your own solutions. So I ended this pamphlet section with change your life through your thoughts and uncover your potential, because this is something that is really important in coaching. It helps you to view your thoughts differently and reach your highest potential. As a coach, I like to empower clients to take control of their own thoughts, because a lot of us forget that we actually have control of our own thoughts, and use your thoughts to build you up rather than your demise, because it's so easy to get stuck in negative thought patterns, which is a big part of my coaching program. I just want to help people build themselves up rather than tearing themselves down. So life coaching can be offered and is offered in so many subject areas. Some people are general coaches, they coach in everything. Some people are more specific. The most common areas I see are business coaches, relationship coaches, anxiety coaches. But I have seen really specific coaching areas that have stuck out to me, such as dog anxiety, organization and clutter coaches. So there really is a coach out there for everyone, no matter what problem you're struggling with. It is up to a life coach if they want to get their life coaching certification. I personally have one. I felt more comfortable getting those tools and a certification, even though I did have good experience with navigating my own mental health and my own journey. But it's totally up to the coach. It is not a regulated industry. Unlike therapy, which is a very heavily regulated industry, which has many requirements to obtain a license. And that is one of the differences between therapists and life coaches. I can make literally a whole video on this, so if you'd be interested in that, let me know in the comments below. But my life coaching course taught us that therapy focuses on healing past wounds, while life coaching focuses on achieving forward-focused goals. And I don't really agree with this, only to a certain extent. I believe that as a life coach, yes, I don't really get into trauma or healing, but I do like to know about my clients' background, to know more about them and how I can help them. So I have talked about the past with my clients, with every single one. Additionally, I do believe that therapy does help you forward focus and help achieve goals. But one big difference is, as a coach, I'm personally not one who goes into my clients' traumas or beginning a mental illness. I would suggest therapy over life coaching if you're just starting to experience an onset of mental illness, such as anxiety or depression, or you're experiencing a more serious mental illness where you might need a psychiatrist or a licensed therapist. most because they could really help you understand your mental illness, determine underlying and root causes of what triggers you. I help my clients identify triggers as well, and they teach you how to cope with it. So once you have a better understanding and self-awareness of your mental illness and you want to take your potential to the next level, this would be time to hire a coach. However, you can hire a coach without having any mental illness, of course. This is where life coaching differs as well. A life coach comes in to solve a specific problem. They really want to take you from point A to point B. For example, a business coach might help a client who has no idea what to do with their business. They're an aspiring business owner, but they don't know how to build a website, they don't know how to market, they don't know any of the business side of it. So this business life coach may take the person from not knowing anything about business to building their website, marketing, getting clients, getting sales, whatever it is. There can be a very thin line between therapy and life coaching, especially if you're in the anxiety niche, which I am. But my suggestion is to just do whatever feels right to you, assess your needs, determine what you're really looking for. One of my clients was seeing a therapist while simultaneously seeing me, so you could do both as well, just whatever you need and whatever feels best for you. What you can expect from a life coach: support. It's kind of like your personal cheerleader, but it's a lot different than that because they're not just your yes man. They're not just saying, oh my gosh, you're the best, you're great. Although they're gonna uplift you, they're gonna help to push you outside of your comfort zone to do things you wouldn't normally do or see things you wouldn't normally see by asking questions and talking through certain issues. And they're just gonna help you up level in life and solve whatever problem is on hand. So some of you may be wondering how to find a life coach. I really wouldn't recommend using Google for this. This might be a good idea for therapy if you're looking for a therapist you want to see in person. You want someone close to your location, someone who may take your insurance. But most life coaches I know are virtual, so definitely don't go on Google. You're going to get confused. You're probably just going to see the very popular life coaches like Brooke Castillo or Tony Robbins. If you're struggling with a specific issue, I would search whatever you're struggling with, keep it down to, I would say 1, 2, 3 words, and you might find the right coach for you by doing that. You know, look at a few coaches, see whose vibe you like, maybe consume their content for a while and decide if you want to pursue coaching with them. I also am a very firm believer that the coach that is meant for you will show up on your Explore page, will show up on your For You page on TikTok, your YouTube channel, whatever it is, because I'm a very everything happens for a reason person, so I feel like if you're meant to cross paths with them, you will. And of course, if you're looking for a life coach and you like my vibe in this video, feel free to fill out a life coaching application below. I help people with an array of issues. But yeah, that is the general overview of life coaching. If you have any other questions, make sure to leave a comment below. Always feel free to reach out to me on social media if you want to connect. You could find me there. And I'm sending you so much love as always. I will see you on next week's video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when it comes out.